Good morning, good morning. Hi, Success Tribe. How are you? Welcome to Success Saturday. Good morning. Whew, it's been a long week, y'all. I don't know about y'all week, but my week has been pretty long. But you know what? I'm not even gonna say it was a bad week. Like it was a really good week. It was just a really, really long week. So I am so glad to be here as Success Saturday, doing what I love to do, coming on here with you and just talking and having fun. I love my Success Tribe for sure. Mama Davis, hi, how are you? How's your weekend going, Mama Davis? I hope it's going well. If you're here, say good morning. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me how you're doing. Because today we are talking about time management. I'm so excited. This is the first part of a 4-part series around time management. So, usually time management is just like a one and done conversation. People talk about, oh, I need to manage my time, and it's like done. But we're going to talk about time management for 4 hours, 4 sessions, 4 Saturdays. So we're going to have to break this thing all the way down. It's going well. Okay, good. I'm so happy. So one thing about time management is it is like never ending. You know how you learn something and you learn 2 + 2 is 4. You learn 2 + 2 is 4. And then you don't have to learn it anymore. It's pretty much ingrained in your head. Time management is a little different. Time management is an ongoing learning process. So it cracks me up when people are like, oh, I know time management. You just, you make your schedule and you make sure you do your schedule. But time management is so much more than that. So I cannot wait to start this series to talk to you about managing your time. But before we start, I want to say make sure you hit that like button. Tell your friends to come on over to Success Saturday because we are going to be talking about time management and getting our lives together, honey. And so I want to do some housekeeping. If this is your first time at Success Saturday, hi, my name is Lakisha, and I am a certified life coach. And I have been doing Success Saturday. I think May will be my year anniversary of doing Success Saturday. And the reason why I started Success Saturday is because of my book. I am an author of a book called Try Success, It Won't Bite: How to Live Your Best Life Through 10 Principles of Self-Excellence. And you can get this book on Amazon. And this book was created out of my love for sharing with people how to make their lives better, how to live their dreams, and how to find their purpose. So we just come here, we talk about life stuff, and we have a good time, and we chat in the chat. And so I'm very happy to have you. So if you're new here, please let me know you're here and say hello. Hi, Trika. Good morning. It's wonderful. Okay, so we also do something really special here. I always tell people to bring your pen and paper because we give away nuggets. Not any kind of nuggets. We give away those good old Chick-fil-A nuggets that you dip into that sweet and sour sauce, okay? So I call nuggets knowledge. We give away some good knowledge. So if you have your Success Saturday journal, if you've been with me all this time, you know you have a journal or a planner or something you take notes in. But if you're new, go ahead and grab a pen and paper or take out your phone and go to the little notes section in your phone because you are able to take notes and hold on to your information. And like I said last Saturday, I have been using this, so I'm never going to tell you to do something that I don't do. In fact, I think this is my last Saturday using this. I love this journal so much, but this is my last Saturday using this because I just used the last bit of paper preparing for this Saturday. So, That is pretty much, yeah, this is pretty much done. So comment in the chat if you are ready to talk about time management. Time management is interesting because it's one of those things that everybody think they know how to do, yet most people don't do it right. I'm gonna say that again. Time management is one of those things that most people think they know how to do, and most people don't do it right. So I wanted to break down time management in chunks. And so this first time, and we're going to come back for the next 4 Saturdays. So if you haven't hit that notification bell, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can come back so we can continue to talk about time management. Also, I have an academy. I have an academy called Success My Way Academy, where you can come and meet with me and be part of the Success Tribe community that's built in the academy. And one of the staple things that I teach in Success My Way Academy is time management. And then you get the real concrete, practical ideas around time management. But for Success Saturday, we're going to go a step further. We're not going to go down to the concrete practical yet, because as a life coach, I know that time management starts here and here. Time management starts here and here. Time management does not start in your planner. So I know that. So what I want to talk about today is how to respect your time and how to have other people respect your time. I heard TD Jakes say one time, and it was so profound. He was like, I don't care if you take my money. This is what TD Jakes said. He said, I don't care if you take my money. He said, you can take my money. He said, because I can always make more. He said, however, if you take my time, I get highly upset. He said, because the time that you take, I cannot get it back. I cannot spontaneously make more time. I can make more money. I can't make more time. So when I say that your time is more precious than money, don't look at me like I'm cray-cray, okay? Don't look at me like I'm cray-cray. Your time is more precious than money, because without time, you can't even make money. Money is a tool. Time is what we operate in. I heard another pastor, Miles Monroe. He actually passed away in 2014, but his sermons are still popular on YouTube. So Miles Monroe, he said something profound too. He said, time is God's grace for humanity. Time is God's grace for humanity. And he said, because if we lived in a world without time, okay, just imagine we had no time. We would be in this vast, big, never-ending story, and it will be overwhelming and too stressful for humans. So time is God's grace for us. We live in the realm of time, okay? So because of time, we're able to set goals, and we're able to wake up and go to sleep and be human. Time is the border of our lives. So if you do not manage time, you have a defective border. I'm going to say that again. If you do not manage time, you have a defective border. Now, why do most people think that they're managing their time? Can somebody comment below? Tell me, why do most people think that they're actually managing their time? I'm going to give you one example. Most people think that they're actually managing their time because they're existing. Oh, I'm here, so I'm good. I woke up this morning. I'm going to bed tonight. I'm good. Why else do people think that they're actually good at managing their time? I'm going to give you another one. I'm busy. I'm busy doing, I got this to do. I got this. I got to go over this person's house. I got to do this. I got to turn this in. I got this appointment. I'm busy. So busy people are the main ones who think that they're managing their time. Not necessarily. Can you think of anything else of why people who cannot manage time but really think they're managing their time? I said they're existing and they're busy. Think about it. Do you think you're really good at managing your time? What's the main reason? So we'll come back to that, but I wanted to go ahead and start with our talk today about how to respect time. There are some things that I found. What I did was I went through a couple of articles and I found a list of ways we can respect our time. Now, let's talk about respecting time. We as humans, I don't think that, in my opinion, we don't really respect time. We don't respect time. We make assumptions that time will always be on our side. We make assumptions that time will always be on our side. And y'all, that is just not true all the time. Time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. And then something that changed my life is I was on Pinterest one day. I was on Pinterest looking at quotes and stuff. I love quotes and stuff like that. And I saw a quote about Beyonce. Okay, my girl Beyonce. Hey, I love Beyonce. But it said, it was like, you and Beyonce both have 24 hours. Good morning, Vicki. How are you? Thanks for joining today. We're talking about time management. The quote on Pinterest said, you and Beyonce have the same 24 hours. Now, if you love Beyonce, you're wondering like how she's doing it all. Like, I know how she's doing it all. Because most people study Beyonce and her dance and her music. I don't study her dance and music. I study her business sense. I'm going to say that again. Most people study Beyonce's dance and her music. I don't study her dance and music. I study her business sense. So when I went to understand what Beyonce does in 24 hours and what I do in 24 hours, I found a problem. So most of us think we're respecting time, but we're not. So what are some ways we can respect our time? I see some more people in the room. Hi, Erica. How are you? Thanks for joining. Oh, Vicki, you just got your vaccine. Yay. Is that your first or your second vaccine, Vicki? Let me know. Let's see, everybody saying good morning. Trika said, me too, and Beyonce is a planner, babe. Yes, yes. We need Beyonce to come to go wild and talk to us, okay? Hi, Joan. Good morning. Good to see you. Oh, it's your first one? Okay, all right. Your arm is going to hurt, Vicki, so you might want to have some Tylenol. Your arm is going to hurt. My arm hurt when I got both vaccines, and now, yesterday was exactly 2 weeks after my second vaccine. And when I got my second vaccine, I was nervous. I had like chicken noodle soup and Tylenol because I didn't know how I was going to feel. But actually, I felt great after my second vaccine. I just had a really aching arm. So I had my first vaccine, this arm ached. And then my second vaccine, this arm ached. But now I am what the CDC calls fully vaccinated because it's been 2 weeks since my second one. So, yeah, I'm fully vaccinated. But yeah, it should just be like a little arm ache, Vicki. You should be okay. All right, so we're getting into respecting time. On your paper, I want you to write how to respect time, okay? On your paper, I want you to write how to respect time. And do me a favor, if you haven't hit that like button yet, go ahead and take the time to hit that like button so you too can know that this is a video that's going to help other people and this is a video worth watching. Sure, Vicky. All right, so at the top of your paper, write how to respect time. So we're going to get a little philosophical about time. All right. So this list actually didn't come from one article. It came from 3 different articles. All right. So the first thing here, the first part comes from a Forbes. Well, no, did this come from Forbes? No, this one didn't come from Forbes. The second part came from Forbes. So this didn't. The first thing it says here is honestly evaluate your schedule. So write that down. Write that down. Honestly evaluate your schedule. You know, a lot of people don't have schedules. The average person doesn't have a schedule. They think the schedule is here, but they don't have a schedule. Thank you, Trika. They don't have a schedule. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a schedule. They think they have a schedule. They don't have a schedule. The average person wastes a lot of time. So what you want to do is if you're new to trying to wrangle in your time and try to maximize your time, if you're new to this, I would suggest before you start planning your dance step, evaluate your time as it is now. Just every day, write what you're doing at what time. Every day, just write down what you're doing at what time. Because you'll see that you have some open space. Some people are like, I'm overwhelmed, I don't have enough time. And then when I, as their life coach, go through their list, we find a lot of time. So go through and evaluate your time as it is. Before you start planning a new schedule and all this stuff, just say, okay, I know what I want to do, but what am I really doing? See, that's the difference right there. You may think you have, I'm doing all this work, but what did you really do today? What you really do? That's called evaluating your time, okay? All right, so the first thing about respecting your time is first you have to evaluate it, track it, just to see how you are working your time right now. The second thing is, Trika says, evaluate your life and your day and priorities first. That's right. Thank you, Trika. Yes, and please, if you all want to write down these bullet points in the chat so everybody can grab them, that would be amazing. Like Pink says, amazing. All right. The second thing about time, y'all, is that you got to put yourself first. Woo! Let's simmer right here. Lakisha didn't even say this. This was in the article. Okay. This was in the article. I'm looking because my dog is barking. I hope somebody's getting a dog. Put yourself first, y'all. Crickets. All right. Let me talk to my women. I don't know if I have any men on here, but women, I'm about to talk to you. We are socialized by society not to put ourselves first. We are socialized by society, women, not to put ourselves first. When you were reared as a child, you saw your mom not putting herself first. So then you learn from that. You grow up to be adult not to put yourself first. So not only is society giving us messages that we should not put ourselves first, our generation after generation is passing down those ideologies about what women need to do. In fact, so much so that a lot of us, our identity is tied up in what we do for others. Our identity is tied up in what we do for others. We have no idea who we are because our whole lives we've seen other women and we ourselves have put other people first. How's that going for you? How's that going? Let me tell you, I'm not talking to you as somebody who doesn't understand. I have a husband. I have been married. It will be 23 years in July. So I have had to share my space. Okay. Okay. Share my life. Okay. With my husband for 23 years, which will be easy for me not to put myself first. It would be so easy to make my husband first. I've seen women do it all the time. That's easy. Cater to your husband. What's that song by Beyonce? Cater to you, baby. This is your day. Take you away. I got your dinner, your dessert, and so much more. Anything you want, baby, I cater to you. Who liked that song? Let's analyze that song right there. Let's analyze that song. That's the woman telling the man that she catering to him, but not requiring him to cater to her. Okay? When you are in a relationship with somebody else, you are not supposed to give them your all. I'm gonna give this person my all and give them all I have. No, you're not. I'm not giving you all of me. If I gave you all of me, what would I have left? So, women, I'm talking to you. Okay, women, if you was a woman and you looking at Lakisha right now, come on, right here, women. We got to put ourselves first. When we put ourselves first, our husbands benefit, because my husband benefits from Lakisha putting herself first. Okay, just ask him. Okay. Who knows Derek Jackson? Who knows Derek Jackson? That's the man that he was a relationship guru. He was talking really bad about men and cheating, but he actually he was cheating on his wife while he was talking to men about cheating on their wives. Who knows Derek Jackson? I don't care about him. Did y'all see his wife? Did y'all see his wife? Lost herself catering to a man. And she's young. I hope she learned a lesson. I really hope Derek Jackson's wife learned her lesson that you cannot put all of your energy into somebody else. You got to put yourself first. As a married woman, as somebody who's been married happily married for 23 years, I give a lot of advice to younger people and younger people who are single, younger people who want to get married. I give them my little advice according to Lakisha. This according to Lakisha. I ain't been married nothing but 23 years. So you might want to listen to me. And I always tell them, the key to having a great marriage is to stay independent within your marriage. I'm going to say that again. The key to having a great marriage is to stay independent within your marriage. Because I put myself first and I do things I love and I do things that make me happy, I show up happy in my relationship. Ooh, come on, y'all. My husband doesn't get the tired me. He doesn't get the me left over after work. Come on, y'all. He gets the best. He gets the happy me because I do me. And I do him too. But we're not going to talk about that. All right. So this is what I'm saying, women. Stop putting everybody before you. You are worth it. You want your family to benefit from the best you can be. So that includes creating some boundaries. That includes having some expectations around your time. Okay, I'm still talking about time. Y'all think I forgot. We still talking about time. Okay? Let me see what y'all talk about up here in the chat. I like when y'all talk to me. Y'all know that. Trika says, preach, sis. Horrible. Joan said, me. Mama Michelle said, we are not supposed to lose our identity. That's right. Hi, Atia. Welcome. Hi there, Linda. Come on, Lakisha, preach that. Yes, y'all. If you are a single person, focus on you. Sometimes we single with kids and we focus everything on our kids. Yeah, focus on your kids. Your kids need you. Yes, focus on them. Please, focus on your kids, especially during the pandemic. Please focus on your kids. Please. But don't leave yourself out of it. Your kids learn from you. They learn how to take breaks from you. They learn how to relax from you. They learn how to manage their emotions from you. So if you don't know how to put yourself first and do that for yourself, what are your kids actually learning from you? When you pop off on your kids, what your kids learning from you? When your kids see you being sad and depressed all the time, what your kids learning from you? So single, married, it doesn't matter. Women, put yourself first. It doesn't mean, some people think if they put themselves first, that means they neglecting something else. No, it doesn't. Putting yourself first means you care about your family. Putting yourself first means you show up well around your kids and you show up whole around your significant other. You show up whole with your family and your friends. That's what putting yourself first means. So when you put yourself first, then your time management gets better, okay? When you put yourself first, your time management gets better, okay? All right, that was only number 2, y'all. Why y'all let me go off on number 2 like that? What time is it? Okay, all right, I got time. All right, so number 1 was evaluate your schedule. Number 2 was put yourself first. I went off on a little tangent, but it's all right. I'm a life coach. That's what I do. All right, number 3. Be choosy with your schedule. I like this one. Be choosy with your schedule. This is number 3. So if somebody wants to put that in the chat, go ahead and put that in the chat. Be choosy with your schedule. So, for example, be choosy when you make appointments. Be choosy when you schedule meetings with people or if you schedule events in your life. Be choosy when you're accepting invites. Oh my gosh, y'all don't have to accept every invite. You don't. Just because somebody invites you somewhere don't mean you have to go. So be choosy about accepting invites to places, okay? And what's going to help you be choosy is that you focus on your goals. What are your goals this week? Because if my goals does not include going to your event, I ain't going. I mean, I ain't going to your event. It's not part of my goals. I don't have time to go to your event because I'm focused over here. And your event is going to veer me like this off my schedule. So I'm going to decline. And I'm not going to feel bad because we grown. I can't feel bad because we both grown. Okay? Your goal was to have the event. So I got to veer off my goal to go to your goal? So be choosy about your appointments and things like that. Theodore Linda said, putting yourself first teaches people who are around you that your time is precious. Come on, Theodore Linda. You teach people how to treat you. You teach people how to respect your time. That's what you teach people. You teaching people how to respect your time. All right? All right, so be choosy with your schedule. That's number 3. Number 4 is streamline the time spent with others. Streamline the time spent with others. Now, this is a little tricky, right? Because sometimes you need to spend a lot of time with people. It depends on what people are going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to be like, oh, time to go. Oh, you over here crying. I ain't got time for you. Time to go. You know, I don't want you to be like that. However, I want you to know who you're dealing with and know when's the best time to deal with that person. I'm going to say that again. I want you to know what you're dealing with when you talk to other people, and when is the best time to deal with that person. If you know you have a girlfriend that's very loquacious, that talks a lot, you know that you're going to spend at least an hour talking to this person. You just have to expect that, okay? Expect that if you want to continue to talk to this person, cultivate their relationship, okay? If you know you're dealing with somebody who starts the conversation very anxious, and takes time to wind down while they're talking to you, okay, you just have to deal with that person accordingly. You know who they are. You know how much time you have to spend with that person. But at the same time, y'all, if you have something you need to do or a goal you need to set, if that person's not in trouble, you might want to tell that person you talk to him later. It's okay. Say, oh, I'm working on this right now, but as soon as I finish, I'm going to call you. That's called streamlining your time spent with other people. That doesn't mean just cut somebody off. You're not going to cut off your friends and your family, but you're going to streamline your time. What should I focus on right now? And what can I put off for later? What can I focus on right now? And what can I put off for later? Theodore Linda says, if you calling that person from home, right? Kristen says, hi, Kristen. Thanks for coming. She said, I need to do better with that. Yes, because we think because we are cultivating relationships, and I think that's good. Like as a life coach, that's one of my main things. You have to cultivate relationships, but you can't cultivate relationships in spite of yourself. Okay, that's the difference. The difference is you can cultivate relationships, but when you got something to do, you can tell them to wait. Or you can cultivate relationships and just usurp your whole week, your whole plan, your whole day. Today, I planned on running to the post office, going to the grocery store, and watching a movie with my kids. But I couldn't do any of that because so-and-so called me and they had a problem and I had to deal with their problem, and then they messed me up. My head was messed up for the rest of the day. So I couldn't do the 3 things I planned. Has that happened to you? I hate when that happens. When that happens to me, I get ticked off. So you got to learn how to not let people usurp your schedule. Now, sometimes it's going to happen. You know, life is life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your schedule's going to get usurped. But most of the time, these people can wait. Text them. I will call you back. It's all right. It's all right to call them back. Theodore Linda said, do things while you talk. Well, yeah, Theodore Linda, that's true, but it depends on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You can do things while you're talking, but I've tried to do things while I'm talking. Some things, mindless things, I can do, like wash the dishes. I can wash the dishes while I'm talking. But trying to start a business while I'm talking to somebody, that ain't happening. So if you're doing mindless things, but again, how much time does that take? Like when I'm talking to somebody on the phone, it takes me longer to wash the dishes. It just takes me longer. I'm not concentrating. So you just got to be careful with trying to do too much at one time. All right, here's the next one, y'all. That's number 4. Who keeping up with these? Can somebody put 1 through 4 in the chat? Number 1 was evaluate your schedule. And we're talking about, if you just came on here, we're talking about how to respect time and how to get other people to respect your time. Okay. So evaluate your schedule, track what you're doing first to see if you're really good at time management, because most people think they are, but they're not. Number 2, put yourself first. Number 3, be choosy. I like that word choosy. It just got a little flavor to it. Be choosy with your schedule. And don't go to everything and don't do everything. Don't be everything to everybody. You want to drain yourself. And then number 4 is streamline your time spent with others. Okay. Here's number 5. Y'all ready? Number 5 is don't overcommit or overpromise. That's pretty, That's pretty self-explanatory. Don't, and you know what? Let me tell y'all something about overcommitting and overpromise. Some people, that's their MO. That is their MO. They always overcommit and they always overpromise to the point where nobody trusts what they say anymore. Do you want people to think you're a liar? Stop overpromising and overcommitting, because people are not going to take you seriously when you do decide to promise and commit. They're not going to really take you seriously. Don't tell people you're going to do something and you're going to be somewhere and don't show up. Don't do that. Like, you have to have some integrity about your business. I don't know who I'm talking to, but yeah, that's what I want to say. It hurts your credibility as a human being when you overpromise and overcommit yourself. That means you're not going to do it. Okay? All right. That's number 5. Number 6, I should number these myself because I don't have any number. I'm going to lose track of my. Okay. Number 6 is this article said avoid the should syndrome. I was cracking up when I saw that. Number 6 is avoid the should syndrome. You know what? I should go to the store. You know what? I should clean up that closet. Avoid the should syndrome. Because you know what? Saying you should all the time is overwhelming. Yeah, don't overwhelm yourself. Oh man. I should go visit so and so. And then when you don't do it, it's like you made a promise to yourself that you didn't do it. You feel bad. Don't make yourself feel bad by doing shoulds, y'all. I suggest to people all the time, like, I used to be a teacher, right? And when I was a teacher, every Sunday, I had to do lesson plans for Monday through Friday. I had to do lesson plans for the entire week. Now, lesson planning is very difficult and very comprehensive because if you think about it, before you get in the classroom with 20, 30 kids all day, okay, for 6 hours, you have to plan. So you're planning, what's 6 times 5? You're planning 30 hours of work for 30 children in one day on a Sunday. So lesson planning is hard for a teacher. Raise your hand if you're a teacher. You know what I'm talking about. But what will be easy for you is for you to plan your week on Sunday. How about you life plan? Instead of lesson plan, you on life plan on a Sunday. On Sunday, I'm going to think about my whole week, Monday through Saturday. On Sunday, I'm going to say, what actually do I need to do this week? So if I can forecast or foresee what I have to do, I'm not going to say what I should do. I should do this. I should do that. When I hear people talking about I should do this and should do that, you don't have a plan. Because if you had a plan, you wouldn't know what you have to do, not what you should do. If you had a plan, you would know what you have to do, not what you should do. Kristen said, girl, don't talk about lesson planning. Oh, Kristen, that's right. You're a teacher. Sorry, I know you don't want to talk about that now. Girl, yeah, I remember lesson planning. Child, I would try to fix it by trying to do some plans on Saturday and some plans on Sunday. Then I realized I'm taking up my whole weekend doing lesson plans. It sucks. But plan your life. Like if you are in an intense job and you have your personal life, put them all in one planner. A lot of people say, I don't put my work over here and my personal over here. But if your work is super intense, you might want to just combine your work and personal and plan them all together. Plan everything together. All right. That's number 6. Number 7. This is another one everybody think they know how to do, y'all. Write clear goals. What are your goals? If you don't have goals, you're going to be susceptible to not respecting your time and having other people not respect your time. You got to have goals. And I know most of you don't have goals. You know why? Because studies show only 2% of the population use goals all the time. Only 2% of the population goal set. So I know y'all not doing it. But what are your goals? Like, what are your goals? If you set clear goals for yourself, then you will have a clear understanding of what you need to do day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. It's connected to your goals. And I always tell people, if you are trying to practice goal setting, don't do stuff outside of your goals. Y'all gotta focus. You gotta focus, okay? If my goal this week is to clean up for 15 minutes every day, but I can't do it because I'm doing something else, what's that about? It's only 15 minutes. Why you can't clean up for 15 minutes? Focus. You see what I'm saying? I don't know any other way to say it. Theodore Linda said, write clear goals and use the SMART system. Yeah, Theodore Linda, yeah. Like, write SMART goals. SMART goals means you're going to put a date on it. A dream without a date is just a dream. Okay, so a dream with a deadline is called a goal. Just put some dates on it. That's your time. All right. Stop saying yes to everything. I'm going to drop this book. I'm going to drop this book. Y'all stop saying yes to everything. You ain't got to do everything. Create boundaries. And you would say no. I say no all the time. I say it with a smile. I'm sorry. I say it with a smile. I can't do it. You don't have to be mean to say no, but stop saying yes to everything. Okay? All right. So what number is that? Wait. Clear goals is 7. Stop saying yes is 8. All right. Number 9. Be on time. Number 9 is to be on time. That goes back with, I think that connects to don't over promise and don't overcommit. Because if you don't overpromise and you don't overcommit, then you are going to know what you're going to do and you're going to be on time. I've been doing Success Saturday for a long time. I'm rarely not on time for this. And I plan for it. I don't come like I just rolled out of bed. I got to get up early and get dressed and be on here by 9:30. I got to be on time. Okay? So respect your own time by being on time. All right? Hi, Calendar Girl. How are you? Calendar Girl says, it's hard not to say yes to church stuff, but I'm learning. Yeah, why you can't say no to church stuff? Don't they have a lot of people at church? You need a system where if you can't do it, you call on another church sister to do it. It's all right. God not gonna be mad at you. I promise. God not gonna be mad at you if you can't do everything. I promise. I so promise. I volunteered at church. My church. I love my church, y'all. I really do. I love my church. And before the pandemic, I don't volunteer like I used to, but before the pandemic, ask my friends. Every Sunday, I was a host at the door. So I had to be at church at 10:30. I was on time. But then when the church was like, we also want you to can you also come and do the children's ministry on Wednesday? I'd be like, no. Because Wednesday I got business to do. It's all right. The church ain't mad at me. God ain't mad at me. So it's all right. It's all right. All right. Number 10. Block morning. Oh, I like this. Number 10. Block morning think time. Block morning think time. You know, for me, it is the worst to have to rush out of bed and okay, when do you have time to just settle yourself and just think about what you got to do for the day? Block morning think time. That's how you respect your time. If you block time to think in the morning, because plans change, y'all. I mean, keep it real. You can make all the plans you want in the world, but plans are going to change. So sometimes you're going to have to use your morning to deal with a change in plans or to think about how you can do something more efficiently. A lot of us don't give ourselves think time. We just go and 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 go. As soon as we wake up, there go the kids. As soon as we wake up, there go the husband. Go and go and go and go and go. Y'all, wake up a little early to give yourself some think time. do I have to do today? Who do I need to be involved with? What do I need to prepare myself emotionally and mentally to do today? Okay. Give yourself some think time in the morning before your day starts. Because let me tell you something, once your day starts, it's over. It's a wrap. Okay. So give yourself some think time in the morning. All right, y'all. I got a few more here. I don't know if y'all want me to keep going. Y'all want me to keep going? I got a few more here. All right, and then I'm going to go over the whole list. I'm going to go over the whole list. And thank you so much, everybody who's putting the list in the chat. I hope you're keeping up with the whole list. So let me know if you want me to keep going, because I am at number 10, but I have 5 more. Yeah, I got it on my paper. I got it on my paper, Kristen, but what I can do is I can write it out and put it in the Success Saturday Facebook group. Yeah, so also if you're new to Success Saturday, we are a community and we do have a Facebook group. If one of my wrenches, and thank you, wrenches, if one of my wrenches can put the information in the the Facebook group information in the chat for Success Saturday for new people, that would be great. Go ahead on there over there. You can just go over there and join. And what I can do, Kristen, thank you for telling me that. I can take this list that I wrote and make it look pretty and put the list in the Facebook group. Okay. But I just wrote it down on my paper. I don't have it anywhere else. All right, I have 5 more. Let me go through these really fast. The next thing is actually, oh no, it's 4 more. It's 4 more, y'all. These 4 are about teaching other people. Sure. These 4 are about teaching other people how to respect your time. All right. These 4 are about teaching other people how to respect your time. All right, y'all ready? Now, I talked enough about you respecting your own time. Let's talk about other people respecting your time. Okay? All right. The first thing you need to do is value your own time. That's number 11. Start valuing if you value your time, like TD Jake said. A lot of y'all wasn't here when I said this, but TD Jake said something that really resonated with me. TD Jake said, I don't care if you take my money. He said, I really don't care if you mess with my money. He said, because I can always make more. He said, but if you take my time, if you mess with my time, if you waste my time, I get mad. That's what TD Jakes said. So you have to value your own time like TD Jakes. TD Jakes said, I can make more money. I can never make more time. I can get my money back. I can never get time back. Okay? You need your time so you can make money. Money is a tool. Time is how you operate your life. It's the border in which you operate your life. Time. Okay? So value your time enough so you can you teach other people how to value your time by the way you value your time. So that's number 11. Number 12. Use a catchphrase when you try to get out something. Now, this is cracking me up. How many of y'all got a catchphrase? So they gave the example of when somebody or something is taking up your time, they said, say something like, something came up and I'm sorry, but I need to go. That's a catchphrase. I know, like when I'm running meetings at work and the meetings go over, what I like to say is, I know you all want to talk more about this, but in the interest of time, we have to move on. So I always say, in the interest of time, let's move on. Okay. In the interest of time, let's move on. So what is your catchphrase? What do you say to get out of stuff? What do you say to get out of stuff? Sometimes I give people time limits. I say, okay, I got 5 more minutes, go. Like I tell them, I give them a time limit. I say, okay, I got to leave in 5 minutes. That's what I do. So develop a catchphrase to get yourself out of a situation where somebody is not respecting your time so you can get out of it. Okay. So that's number 12. Oh, you know what? I thought it was 4. It's only 3. This is the last one. Woo, we on the last one. Last one, number 13. Okay, wait. Before we get to 13, Kristen says, I tell people I gotta call my husband. Kristen, I like that one. I gotta make a phone call. I talk to you later. This phone will get you out of a lot of situations. That's right, Kristen. I love that. Calendar Girl says, what about when they say, let me tell you this and I'll let you go? Yeah, I mean, you could tell me one thing and then let me go. Yeah, I don't mind if they say, let me tell you one more thing and I'll let you go. I never deny that. I'd be like, okay, go ahead. I'm like, all right, talk to you later. Okay, thank you. You just back out. Sometimes I start moving. I start physically backing up from the person. Hey, Karen. Karen said good morning. Okay, so the last one, y'all. Here's the last one. Connect with others who value their own time. Woo! Thank you, Vicky. Vicky knows I gotta go to Success My Way Academy. Thank you. I do. We're wrapping it up, Vicky. Y'all, did y'all hear what I just said? Connect with others that value their own time. That's so beautiful, y'all. If you connect with other friends and family who value their time, who honor time, it's so easy. Those are the people that's easy for you to talk to. They understand the cues you give. When you give that catchphrase, they cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Because they respect time like you respect time. And so being around two people that respect time is so easy. It's very easy. So if you can get family and friends who are respecting time, that is so good. I love when I meet a stranger who respects time. I remember, I'm gonna give you an example. I remember I was in Panera, right? I was in Panera and I was doing some work probably for my PhD program or something like that. But it was this man in there. And I was talking about a book. You know what? This is what happened. I was talking to somebody on the phone about a book for life coaching. And this man said, excuse me, are you talking about so-and-so book? I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, I know that book. And we started to talk. And this man was talking about like goal setting and business and all this stuff. And he didn't talk long. Okay. And then he ended up giving me his card. Well, to this day, I'm still like Facebook friends and everything with this man. And he owns his own business and owns his own podcast. And if I have a question about business, I can contact this dude and I know he ain't going to be on the phone all day long talking about nothing. He going to give me my information and he going to go about his way. He's a time respecter. Get around other people that respect time. It's easy. It's an ebb and flow. You get stuff done. And create boundaries around people who don't. People who don't respect your time, give them expectations and give them boundaries. Or put them off until you finish what you're doing. Then go talk to the person that talk your head off. Okay? Okay? All right. Yes. Karen said, I'm so long-winded sometimes. Yes. Yeah. So Karen, if you long-winded, practice listening to the cues of people. People gonna give you catchphrases and cues. All right, y'all. I am going to run down this whole list. I gave y'all 13 ways to respect time. Who got all 13? Put that emoji in the chat if you were able to capture all 13. Who captured all 13 of those ways? Okay. All right. So how to respect time? 13 ways. Y'all ready? I hope you got your pen and paper out. If you don't have all 13, I'm about to go over them one more time. Then I got to get off here. Y'all got to get off here. All right. And Kristen asked me to put this list together and put it in the Success Saturday Facebook group. So I'm going to do that. All right, here we go. Number one, and this is at the top, put how to respect time. That's what we're talking about, how to respect time. Number one, evaluate your schedule. Number two, put yourself first. Number three, be choosy when you're scheduling yourself. Number four, streamline the time spent with others. Number five, don't overpromise or overcommit. Number 6, avoid the should syndrome. Number 7, make sure your goals are clear and focus on those. Number 8, stop saying yes to everything. Okay. Number 9, be on time. Number 10, block morning think time. Number 11, value your own time. Number 12, use a catchphrase to get out of sticky situations. And number 13, connect with others who value their own time. Woo! We did it! All right, y'all. When y'all making our schedule next week, I hope y'all take this list out. Okay? So just as a reminder, everyone, next week, we're in the middle now of a time management series. Okay? So as we go through, I'm going to get more detail and details. So come back next week, and we're going to continue this talk about time and how we can organize our time, how we can understand the importance of time in our life, and how we can get better at it. Okay. So I appreciate you. It is Self-Love Saturday, y'all. Where I live, it's not a cloud in the sky. I'm going outside today. I need to be in nature today because I have been cooped up in this house working all week. I want to go outside today. What are you going to do today to give yourself some love? This Self-Love Saturday, y'all. Come on, give yourself some love today. Put yourself first today. See that connection? Put yourself first today. Thank you so much to all of my blue wrenches. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much to everyone who joins me every Saturday. You know I appreciate you, Success Tribe. And I will see you next time. Talk to you later, Success Tribe. Bye now. Enjoy your Saturday.